Numéro 8, ok. De
Euh,
gare routière?
Gare
Gare routière.
Gare routière. C'est quand le 900, quel jour? C'est jeudi. Alors, gare routière, il y a un départ à 7h,
7h,
9h,
9h.
11h
Ah, ok.
et 13h.
Ah, ok, c'est bon. So I came to the bus station in Cayenne behind me, which is essentially just 3 huts. No timetables, no kiosks. And I came to see if the bus would turn up at the time that I was given on the tourist information. So she said there would be a bus at 7, 9, 11 and 1. So this is the day before I'm travelling to Macapá. And I've turned up at around 10 minutes, quarter to 9. And it's now around 9:20. And no bus to Macapá, no bus to Saint George, the border town, has turned up. So luckily I've managed to message the Transport Didier, which was the name and number I was given at the tourist information. It took me a while because it was an 0694 number, so I didn't want to call it in case I got charged. But if you add 5 plus 594 and then take off the 0 of the 0694 number, then it will work on WhatsApp. So I messaged him. He said he doesn't leave until 9 o'clock, and he said there isn't one at 7, and he gave me the number of someone who could arrange to meet him for the 9 o'clock one, who's leaving at 10 o'clock, and I sent him a message to arrange for the 9 o'clock bus, and then he said there was one at 8 o'clock, so he gave me another phone number. So I've now sent a message to the one leaving at 8 o'clock, and he said tomorrow it will be from here to Gare routière, €40. But it's a bit like the Wild West here, trying to get a bus, and I don't think there's any reason for it. They could just make it much more simpler, but hopefully tomorrow I will be leaving this place behind me at approximately 8 o'clock. So after having WhatsApped the third contact I received for the 8 AM departure, he advised me to arrive at the Gare routière, the bus station, at 6:30, and it's Transport Didier, and the minibuses or the taxis kind of look like this, and they're actually on the opposite side to the main bus station, which is just over the river on the other side, and I think this side is where the small collective taxis go to Saint George. The journey takes around 3 hours, so when I get there I think I've got to try and find the immigration building to get stamped out. Apparently it's a police station. It's really not clear at all, so I might have to walk around for a while to try and find it. The shared taxi cost me €40.
So you are just a tourist?
Ouais.
You are crossing the French Guiana to the Brazil?
Ouais.
Came by the airport?
No, Guyana, Suriname, French Guyana.
So we are the custom service.
Okay.
And we have to know if you have some products with you, some
Like-
narcotics.
Oh, no.
We just check your bags.
Okay, yeah.
Because there is a lot of cocaine which are traveling by the Suriname.
Yeah. So after being checked by security on the way to Saint George de l'Oiapoque, I asked him where I could get my passport stamped out, and he said I have to go to the bridge. So I've actually been dropped off at the bridge now, and they said to get my passport stamped and then get back in the taxi and go back to the river, but I thought I want to walk over the bridge so then I can say I can walk from France to Brazil, and also on the other side of the bridge it's closer to the bus station than if I were to go on the crossing, and I should save €5 on the small boat as well. So happy days. I'm going to ask if there's a toilet around here before I start my walk. It's about an hour walk, maybe a bit more, over the bridge. Today I'm going to show you what it looks like to walk all the way from France to Brazil. Aujourd'hui je marche de France à Brésil. So I've passed through the French immigration. There are a few of them are a bit stingy there. Like they said I could use a toilet, and then I went there and then he said there's no public toilets. Then I went back and then they said no, you have to go back there anyway to get the stamp, but I'm through now. And the stamp for the Brazilian side is on the other side of this bridge. So I'm about to walk from France to Brazil, and it should take me around half an hour. And as you can see, there's hardly anyone here, so I've come here at a good time. I've got the whole bridge to myself. And just to prove it is France that I'm leaving, here's the sign. And here is the bridge exiting. And I'm now on the bridge. And just to the distance to the side of my eye there is the village of Oiapoque. And here are the boats that head in towards the centre of Oiapoque that I nearly would have been crossing were it not for one passenger in my shared taxi that had to go to the border, the bridge border. The taxi driver also said the day before I got the taxi, if I wanted to go to the passport office, I'd have to pay an extra €10, but luckily that passenger had to go there anyway, so I didn't have to. And I'm now on the other side of the bridge. You can see the change to a Brazilian language behind me. In 500 meters there's the border controls, and this is the view of the bridge from the other side. It's just started raining now. I need to try and get to cover, but quickly to show you. Welcome to Brazil, Amapá, the state of Amapá. So I've now just been stamped into Brazil at the immigration office, and I'm half lucky, half not lucky because of the downpour that happened as I was walking off the bridge. So it caught me for around 5, maybe 10 minutes. But luckily, on the other hand, I'm not in it now because it's torrential now. Okay, so I waited there for about an hour and a half. The rain stopped now and I'm walking around 25 minutes to the bus stop in Oiapoque, the bus station, Terminal Rodoviario. And this is what the walk looks like on the road from the Oiapoque bridge to the Oiapoque terminal. And I'm here now at the bus station in Oiapoque, Terminal Rodoviario Oiapoque. And my bus ticket to Macapá, I've got a receipt, but I have to give them the receipt to obtain the ticket. Here is the bus that I've booked on the Sentinents. It leaves at 1800 hours, so I'm going to see if I can hand in my sheet and get my ticket in return. So there was no one at the desk, but straight away when you come in here, you can see the difference between the 3 Guianas and Brazil. They have the times of departure from the buses. You can buy tickets in advance. They've got the WhatsApp numbers, you can pay by card, and it just looks much more organised, really. Departures every day at 8 o'clock there. You've got the 1800 departure there. And behind me, more departures. This, I think I need to give this and get a ticket.
Sim.
Sorry, em português não bueno.
Tudo bem. Só um bilhete? Só um ticket?
Sim, sim, sim.
Seu passaporte? Aqui, ó.
Okay, this is the ticket?
Esse aqui é o
Yes.
ticket.
Okay, thank you very much. Obrigado. Muito obrigado.
How are you?
Ah, bonjour.
You good?
Comment ça va?
Ça va très bien.
Yeah, I'm good. You come here today?
Yeah, right this morning.
Lots of rain here in Oiapoque, and this is what the bus station looks like, Terminal Rodoviario. And I'll show you the ticket counters on the other side. And this is the bus I'm taking behind me. The company I'm travelling with, Sentinents. There's 3 companies you can choose from. Sentinents, Flap, and another one. Amapá Tours, I think. This one's leaving at 6 o'clock in the evening. And apparently a lot of the road is mud road from Oiapoque. And it's been raining quite a lot. So it's due to arrive at 5 o'clock the following morning. And my bag is in the hold, and I'm going to get on in the next 10 or 15 minutes. And I'm now on the bus, heading to Macapá. Okay, so I've arrived now in Macapá. I like a bit worse for wear. I did get a bit of sleep in the Semicana bus. It was quicker than the expected arrival time because we arrived at 4 o'clock in the morning, which is an hour early. So that's how to get from Cayenne to Macapá.